Forgot. In the heart of Romania's forgotten woods, hidden beneath thick vines and crooked trees, lay the ruins of a village called Dorvalis. No maps showed its location. No living soul claimed to remember it. But once, centuries ago, it had been cursed, burned from history by a single name, Witch Marzana. Marzana was no ordinary witch. She didn't hex lovers or cast spells for coins. She worshipped the old god of death, offering him blood, souls, and the screams of the innocent. Her cottage stood at the center of Dorvalis like a black heart made of bones and soot, surrounded by totems carved from human remains. The villagers, driven by fear and rage, dragged her from her lair one stormy night and burned her alive. As her flesh melted and her hair turned to smoke, she did not scream. She laughed, and before her soul passed into darkness, she uttered one final curse. When the candle of death is lit by a curious hand, my spirit shall return. One by one, all bloodlines of Dorvalis shall rot, even the forgotten. They say the sky turned red, the river ran black, and Dorvalis was buried under vines, ash, and silence. Part 2. The 2024. Emily Rourke, a 26-year-old American history student, arrived in Romania to finish her thesis on forgotten pagan villages. With her was her photographer boyfriend Dylan and best friend Lena. They'd heard about a village with no trace, no mention after 1671. Emily was obsessed with the mystery. After weeks of research and whispers from drunken villagers, they found it, Dorvalis. The forest grew unnaturally thick as they approached. GPS stopped working. The sunlight seemed wrong, cold. But they pressed on, Emily's excitement burning through her unease. In the center of the crumbled ruins, beneath a collapsed shrine, Emily found it. A black candle, unlit, covered in ancient writing, wrapped in bone and dried flowers. A ritual artifact, she whispered. Probably ceremonial, pre-Christian. But Lena took a step back. Don't touch it, Em. Emily looked up, grinning. We're here for history, remember? This is it. Despite Lena's protests and Dylan's nervous silence, Emily lit the candle, and the forest exhaled. Leaves whispered. Shadows danced. The smell of rot filled the air. That night, they camped near the ruins. Only two of them woke up. Part 3, The Haunting Begins. Lena screamed as she discovered Dylan's corpse. His face was frozen in terror, eyes wide open, tongue torn out. His skin looked burned, though no fire had touched him. Around him, strange markings in black ash circled his body. Emily, shivering and pale, insisted she heard a voice in her dreams, a woman whispering ancient words, promising power, asking for blood. They tried to leave. The forest didn't let them. Paths looped back. Trees changed positions. The fog thickened. They were trapped. That night, Lena found Emily in the woods, holding the black candle, talking to something in the dark. What are you doing? She cried. Emily turned slowly, her face twisted and alien. She's not evil. They lied. They burned her alive. She was a goddess. I've seen her now, in the fire. Lena ran back to the tent and locked herself in, but there was no escape from what was coming. Part 4. The Witch Returns. At midnight, Lena woke to chanting, not from Emily, but from the trees. Every branch groaned with the voice of a woman calling ancient rites. Shadows gathered. The fog moved like it was alive. Then Emily entered the tent. Her eyes were black. Her skin cracked like old bark. Her nails had grown sharp. She's here, Lena, she whispered. She's inside me. Emily collapsed, convulsing, and vomited dirt and blood. Her body twitched, and silence. Lena backed away, sobbing. Emily, please. But it wasn't Emily who rose. It was Marzana. Wearing Emily's body like a mask, she smiled with crooked teeth. I told them, one day I would rise, and now you are the last child of Dorvalis, Lena. Lena gasped. What are you talking about? You carry the blood. Your great-grandmother escaped the fire. Your death completes the circle. Part 5, The Ritual. Bound by black vines and hung upside down from a tree, Lena watched as Marzana prepared the ritual. The candle burned brighter now, its flame blood red. Beneath her feet, the earth opened into a pit of skulls, each one whispering in agony. Marzana chanted. Lena's vision blurred. Her blood felt hot, rising toward her skin. The ground trembled, the wind screamed, and then Marzana screamed too, because Emily's soul was fighting back. Inside her own body, the real Emily pushed against the witch's control, forcing her hands to shake, her mouth to choke. Lena, kill me. Lena broke free, fell to the ground, and grabbed a shard of bone. Crying, shaking, she stabbed Marzana's body in the chest. The scream that followed was not human. The trees caught fire, the skulls cracked, the candle exploded, and Marzana burned again, this time from within. Part 6. After the fire. When Lena awoke, the forest was ash. The ruins of Dorvalis were gone. Emily's body lay beside her, peaceful, human again. No vines, no fog. She had won, or so she thought. Final scene. The curse never dies. 1 year later, Lena sat in a hospital in Boston. She'd started a new life. She tried to forget, but on her birthday, a package arrived, wrapped in old burlap. Inside was a black candle and a note written in blood, "A witch never dies." "She waits," screamed, but no one believed her. And far away, in the ashes of Dorvalis, the trees began to grow again. The witch's last spell was never the last.